And the continued downtrend in food prices dragged inflation further in September to a multi-year low of 0.9%. Bim Santos gives us the complete report from Quezon City.
Sean, inflation continued to soften last September, hitting a three-year low of 0.9% due to the continued easing in food prices. Last month's inflation reading of 0.9% rate comes off the 1.7% last August and the 6.7% peak in September of last year. The year-to-date inflation rate is now at 2.8%, which is well within the government's 2 to 4% inflation target range. Data from the PSA showed that last month's CPI is the lowest since the June 2016 rate of 1.3%. Similar to previous months, the easing in September inflation was largely due to the sustained downtrend in the heavily weighted food and non-alcoholic index at negative 0.9%. In the overall inflation basket, food inflation corners quite a sizable share at 39%, with rice having a 9% weight in the overall inflation. Rice inflation in particular continued to ease, posting its fifth straight month in negative territory and marking a new historic all-time low milestone of negative 8.9% from the preceding month's 5.2%. PSA says this has been the lowest rice inflation since 1995, or according at least to their latest time series data on rice. Last September's negative 8.9% in rice inflation is also a stark departure from the 10.4% in September of 2018, which was a pre-peak high prior to the 10.7% in October 2018. PSA says average retail price of rice has already eased 18% year-to-date. Other components in the food inflation also went down. Corn further eased to negative 4.1% in September from negative 3.7%. Vegetables also sharply eased to negative 4.7% from just negative 1.4% the month before. Fish also eased to 1.4% from 2.8% in August. Two other components contributed to the downtrend in September inflation. This includes a slowdown in housing, water, electricity, gas, and other fuels at 0.8% from 1.8%, and transport, which eased to negative 0.9% from negative 0.2%. Per area, inflation inside and outside NCR mirrored the national average at 0.9%. Barring any unforeseen circumstances, the PSA says they expect consumer prices to continue softening for the remainder of the year.
Last year, pataas pa tayo, no? Pero sa ngayon, it's been several months that the trend is going down. So our expectation is that it will continue to move down or sideways at this level unless we have shocks.
Sean, the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas also issued a statement shortly after the release of the September inflation data. The BSP said it's expecting CPI to continue to move within the 2 to 4% target band. However, the BSP says that they're expecting inflation to slightly pick up toward the end of the year due to the volatility in global crude prices. Sean?